Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor, and have another shave of the day. And today we're going to be going back to something I picked up last year. Tangerine from Stirling. Smells good. It's kind of losing its scent though. It's not as strong as it was when I first got it about 6 months ago. But it still smells really good, like tangerine. Kind of like the tangerine soap that I made back in, when did I make that? Was it January? And it smelled really good. I had lots of tangerine back then. And now it's like, it's got sort of tangerine. That's the problem with citrus scents, is they just kind of go away after a while. When you get it off, lathered it all up, still has that tangerine smell to it. And there's about a nickel size amount. Get you a nice amount of soap. It's kind of in there. Probably could use a little more water. We'll find out in a second. Alright, let's put some moisture on the face. And today, got some Barbasol on my face here. It's like one of the best inventions I've found from Barbasol. Makes great pre-shave. Alright, so today we're going to use the 1986 Gillette Black Beauty. Oops. Let's get it right. There we go. Well, you can read upside down, so you already know what it is, but it's Astra blades, second use. This razor right here, purchased in the store by me. Pulled it off the shelf and purchased it in 1986. Yeah, let's tell you how long I've had this little bugger. Okay, where we're going. Oh yeah, let's put some soap on the face and get on with the day. This will be the Monday shave of the day. Hope everybody's dates. Whoa, don't waste that. Smells too good to have it go in sync. Caught it just in time. Yeah, man, that smells good. I love tangerine. I probably have a tangerine every day myself because they're nice and small, highly tasty, and they don't really affect my blood sugar too much. If you're like me out there, I know that Red Island Shaver, we're both diabetics, and yeah, one of the reasons they kicked me out of the army. What can you do? Your body is attacking yourself. Alright, let's go with the green here. It's on setting 3. I usually just leave it at setting 3. Once in a great while, I'll get a wild hair and decide for the downstroke just to set it setting 5, and then I'll go back to setting 3. But most of the time, I just leave it there. I don't see that it makes too much of a difference. Like I have to say, the Black Beauties are my favorite razors overall. Probably because they got a lot of years of experience with them. And I like the handle. The handle's just about right for me. Nice and long. Imagine they got the long handle because this is probably could be used for the ladies too if they're shaving their legs. Give them reach. So yeah, it's been a long weekend. They had went out of town on one day and go visit my brothers. Did some stuff, and should be stuff up on my other account. If you're ever curious what my other account is, go to my Instagram link, and the link for my other account is in my Instagram. I don't really advertise it too much because it's totally different from what I do here. It's like the odds are of crossover between people, what they like there, what they like here, are not the same. So I don't really advertise it. But if you're curious, you can always run over and take a look. It's like my Instagram account is kind of like the catch-all for my hobbies. Whatever I'm doing goes to my Instagram account. It's not just dedicated to one hobby or another. It's just, it's like what I'm doing in life is there. So, in the same way as my Facebook account. It's like whatever I'm doing is, occasionally I'll share stuff about shaving, but it's usually in the groups. You know, like there's what, 3 Facebook groups I'm part of for shaving, and probably about 60 gaming groups when it comes to my other hobbies, and astronomy and geology. Yeah. So the footprint of my social media is like, what I do is pretty big, I guess. I don't know about you, but some days I'm like, man, I am doing too much social media. It's sucking up my day. It's like I'll be eating my breakfast. I'm glad I'm retired. Let's just put it that way. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have time for anything. I can sit down at breakfast, eat my breakfast, relax, and go through all the stuff. And I'll take about some time at night to watch videos. If you ever notice me responding to videos, it's either around breakfast time, lunchtime, or late evening. Because I'm always doing something else. It's like on my, right now, on my gaming table. I got a table dedicated to games. And I got a board game out right now. It is, I think, 50 by 60 inches. So it's pretty big. It's covered a large, it's got a big footprint. And it's from Compass Games. And it's dedicated to World War I. It's a remake of the Guns of Bogus from Avalon Hill. So I'm playing a solo campaign against myself. How'd that get there? But it's fun. Oh, what ifs. So that's one of my other hobbies. I play board games. Miniature games. Occasionally, it's like, man, I used to be a huge fisherman. Man, I used to, summertime, since spring rolls around, somebody would say, want to go fishing? And I'd be like, well, why aren't you in the truck already? Come on, let's go. Well, how'd you get over there? Hey, I'm going fishing. So, but, you know, you get into life and deployments and all that fun stuff, and suddenly all it takes is like a couple times of not doing anything, or people that you normally would do stuff with. Oh, there's a chunk of soap right down in the sink. And next thing you know, it's like a hobby that you used to do all the time is now relegated to the back burner. Just a second. That soap in my mouth. Tastes just like tangerine, but with soap taste. Ugh. Sorry about that. I had to do it. All right, so we got 3 passes worth of soap on the face, and look at that. I got enough for another 2 probably, easily. And the stuff is nice. Nice and smelling. I think I've already told, yeah I have, I told about all my other hobbies of going out and astronomy. That's another big one. Yeah, the nice thing about that one is that I got a lot of the gear ready. It's like there's one piece of gear I need to get for my other hobby, astronomy. I need to get a new focuser for my 6-inch refractor. I want a new one. Because the one I got is a moonlight on it. And it is for Gen 1. It was one of the very first ones when they first came out. It was supposed to be high tech and everything. And it's got a little electric motor autofocuser on it. Well, the autofocuser after 15 years is, well, crapped out of me. So it's just a manual focus and it doesn't do very well. So I want to get a new one of those, but that's like $300, $400 just the focuser. That's a lot of money to save up. And right now, shaving is sucking the life out of my hobbies, other ones. Because there's so much stuff. It's like, you look at it and go, oh man, I want that, I want that, I want that. And you can't have everything. You gotta pace yourself. You know what that means. Now, if you got a really good job where you got lots of money and you can burn it, hey, more power to you. Some of us, well, we're on a fixed income here now. At the mercy of inflation and government. So, these swirls. These swirls are a pain. Be a contortionist to get these things. But you can get them. All right. Yeah. Wait a minute. Get a few on your neck. You're just like, how? You ever have that where you just sit there and go over it and it's like, how did I miss that? But if I get a new focuser for my refractor, I'll be able to do better at taking more Astra photos. Because with my digital cameras, I get myself right. Must have. But they right now, the focuser, you put the weight of the camera on the back and it just slowly creeps. It doesn't quite lock in, so eventually your pictures start coming on focus, which is kind of a pain. Isn't kind of, it is a pain. So you gotta constantly keep an eye on that kind of stuff. I think I've got something tug right there. Usually get an indicator that Either you don't have enough moisture on your face or enough soap. A or B, or a combination of both. Or you got a bulb, one or two. Okay. It's always good to go over. Man, you hear that? Like, how many times did I go over that? And then suddenly you go in a different, just a slight different direction, and you got more. Tangerine. And that soap is good. Smells good. Doesn't taste as good. No, from personal experience today. Don't taste the soap. Yeah. Okay. Let's follow up. Since it's I'm going to do something here. What is it? All on block. It's a little stingy. That carries. Go over the face with the alum block. Yeah. A little stinging right there, a little here and here. That's a bit. And that one spot on the lip there. Probably should use some cold water. Okay, since we got a sweet scent, I'm gonna go with some Stetson today. You've probably seen it in a little picture. I like Stetson. Adds a nice scent to it, and it's a little bit of menthol to it. Man, it's good. Makes you happy on a Monday morning. All right. That was the shave of the day with Stirling's Tangerine. Wonderful scent. If this comes back up on the market again, if you don't have it, pick it up if you like tangerine. That was the Gillette Black Beauty with some Astra blades. 1986. All right. Oh, I wanted to show you something here. There we go. I don't know if you guys ever look at matching your deodorant with your splashes and stuff. I went with Wolfthorn from Old Spice. It's an orange, kind of a citrus orange scent. Man, that smells good. And it works really good with this tangerine. So if you see this on the shelf and you never wondered about it, yeah. So if you can match your deodorant with your splashes, there you go. Manly advice. All right. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends. And we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.